The intention is not to feel pretty. It's a byproduct of you doing something that states, this is who I am, therefore I am pretty in my knowingness. I've made it. Someone requested this video and I'm super excited to do it. Today we are talking about the divine feminine and how to tap in, because we both know that it's more than just your aesthetic and being a bad bitch. I mean, yeah, those things are important, but we're gonna dig a little deeper than that. So let me give a quick little rundown on what the divine feminine is. For the sake of this video, we are going to categorize your divine feminine as your higher self, your intuition, your desires, your creativity, your sexual energy, your pleasure center. All of that makes up your divine feminine energy. And when you're not in touch with your divine feminine, you tend to feel like you're not a creative person at all. You may experience a lack of sexual attraction and general sexual arousal. Shout out to my asexuals out there, by the way. You don't really trust yourself. I bet you can go a lot of days without realizing that you didn't have any fun at all and that you're kind of just going through the motion. You're just not generally experiencing the full joy and pleasure of life. Not to mention the obvious side effects of not feeling secure or feminine in your body. So what can we do about it? How do we get in tune with our feminine energy? As someone who really struggled with getting into her feminine energy, the number one thing that helped me the most was actually getting to know my body on a very intimate level. I had a lot of mental blocks around my yoni. Like, I almost felt like she really only existed for the pleasure of other people and whoever I gave her to, and that's exactly how I treated her. I didn't really know what she looked like. I didn't even really know what the inside of her felt like. My yoni was completely detached from my body. This is a great book right here for getting to know your yoni and undoing all the subconscious trauma that we have about our little universe down there, because that's what it is. Like, we literally create life down there. We have so much going on down there that it regulates itself on its own. It follows the cycles of the moon. Like, if that ain't the universe, then tell me what is. If this has happened to you before, but I have definitely experienced whenever I was with someone sexually and I wasn't supposed to be with him, and that reflected 100% on what was going down with my yoni down there. Like, she was literally communicating to me that this is not it, sis, and we don't want it. And so your yoni is almost like your second heartbeat. It's something that deserves to be communicated with, and a lot of times your yoni can assist you with your intuition and guiding you in finding experiences in life that bring you the most pleasure. And we're not talking about pleasure in the sense of like sexual pleasure. We're talking about pleasure in overall life, pleasure in what you eat, pleasure in going to the movies. Whatever brings you pleasure in life is what your yoni helps you with. Get to know your body, get to know your yoni, talk to her and ask her how she's feeling. What does she want to do today? Thank her for how much she does for you and how beautiful she is. That's your bestie. Okay, number 2 is creativity. Your inner feminine loves to create. Like, she loves to express the beauty of her inner world and put it out in her outer world. They need to reflect each other. So if you're not doing something creative, whether that's drawing, dancing, singing, painting, whatever, you need to be doing something that allows your feminine to express herself. And if you don't know what creative art you want to take up, I would highly recommend dancing. Fun fact, a lot of our emotional trauma is stored in our hips. That's where your sacral area resides. And when you move your hips in something like belly dancing or even some movements in twerking, it helps release that stagnant energy so that your sacral area or your sacral chakra can begin to flow. And dancing is a very ancient way to just help yourself feel sexy and feminine and to express everything that you want. It has no rules, it has no boundaries. So I am a big component for dancing. Now you can also express your creativity in the way that you dress. And I am not going to talk about how to feel beautiful because I am so over that term. Beauty has become way more important than it should be. But expressing yourself aesthetically is different than trying to make yourself feel beautiful. When you express yourself aesthetically, you are literally just expressing how you feel on a soul level, and that is art. You see what I'm saying? The intention is not to feel pretty. It's a byproduct of you doing something that states, this is who I am, therefore I am pretty in my knowingness. And your feminine energy really loves that. She loves authenticity. She loves expressing herself in a way that she doesn't give a fuck what other people think or how they perceive her. She's just being her, and that in itself is beauty. Okay, this tip is a little woo-woo. I know not everybody is into the whole spiritual working with the gods thing, but this one is a good way to tap into the energy of those goddesses without, doing anything official or setting up an altar, and that is wearing their colors. When you see a woman wearing yellow, she looks very vibrant, she's radiant like the sun, she's glowing, and the color yellow is associated with the goddess Oshun, which is an Orisha and Yoruba tradition, and that's everything that she's about. Like when you think of Beyonce, that's Oshun energy. If you saw that outfit when she was wearing the yellow and the gold crown and it was immaculate, that's the energy you tap into when you wear yellow. So if you wanna feel good, wear more yellow. Wear a yellow sundress, wear a yellow shirt, wear yellow underwear. It doesn't matter. Color therapy is a legitimate thing, and colors hold vibrational frequencies. Another color you can wear is pink. There's a reason why pink is seen such a feminine, flirty, lovely color, is because that's the color of Aphrodite, and people who wear a lot of pink are tapping into that energy of Aphrodite. So get your pink on. Okay, and the last one is going after what's in your heart. Let's say all you've ever wanted to do was be a singer. Your feminine is all about that. She's all for going after what makes her truly happy and what she feels like her calling is in the world. And when you are not living in that truth, in that dream, your feminine is gonna be sad. She's not gonna be at her full potential because you're doing something that deep down she knows, and even you know, you don't really want to do. So it doesn't matter how small those steps are, you are better off taking baby steps towards that dream every single day. And if you don't know what your dream is, you are just experiencing a lot of blocks that are preventing you from tapping into that portion of your feminine energy. She's waiting for you to start moving towards that. She's ready for you to start bringing in that pleasure from living in your authenticity. I think that's where we're gonna cut it for today. I don't want this to be super long. I know all of our attention spans are like the size of a freaking penny, but I think I'm also going to do a video on the masculine, because I know man slander is really popular right now, but we're hurting ourselves doing that. And the masculine has a divine purpose just as the feminine does, and we need both of them to fully live the way we're supposed to live, happy, fulfilled, with peace, and whatever we want to do in this world, right? So that is all for today. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button if we're vibing, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.